This call. Thank you everyone for being here. I just want to wish everyone a happy Monday, beginning of the week, right? I love Monday just because, it's another opportunity to reset, right? It's another opportunity to go hard for our goals, our objectives of the week. Thank you guys for being here. Today, we're going to go over the IX Global overview. We're going to go over the opportunity, go over how this company has been impacting the lives of thousands upon thousands of entrepreneurs worldwide in the course of these last 20 plus months, okay? Beforehand, my name is Ozzy Tomas, one of the co-founders of IX Global, one of the corporate executives, and it's a pleasure to be with you guys here today because we have a special call. All right, Mondays, what we like to do is not just give you guys a presentation, not just give you guys an opportunity to hear a little bit about the benefits and how we can help you learn, earn, and grow as an entrepreneur, but we also have a special call today. Okay, today we have one of our top experts and market educators. Okay, he's part of the Empire IX group, and he is here in this call. His name is Zay Molina. So you guys are gonna have a special treat today because not only you're gonna hear about the opportunity, but you're also gonna get a small glimpse of a little bit about what we offer in terms of the market education and the just the potential you guys are gonna have with these experts at your side. Okay, and so without further ado, I just want to confirm everybody can hear me, everybody can see me. I want to just confirm that everybody can do that. Please, in the chat, go ahead and send number 5 so we can begin this call today. All right, and as we go through this call, I just want to leave you guys with 3 questions. Right, I love these questions because I feel like it's important to know what your goals are. Right, it's important to know what your end game. We don't hop into a taxi, we don't hop into an Uber without knowing our destination, right? That's just silly, and so life is just like that as well. You have to know your end game, you have to know your goals, your destination, and I think it's something that is super appropriate, seeing as we are here the beginning of the brand new year. So what do you really want this year? Okay, to what has been preventing you from achieving those things that you want, and what steps are you willing to take to change your life today? Okay, 2022 doesn't have to be a better year. You have to become a better version of yourself in order to make 2022 the best year ever. All right, and so sometimes we have to face the truth, right? And sometimes we have to face those things that make us uncomfortable. And so that's why I wanted to start the call with those 3 questions, because I hope each and every one of you throughout this call get an understanding of this opportunity and not only receive this information but take action at the end. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Let me go ahead and start sharing this screen right over here, the presentation. Perfect. And here we go. Let's go. Perfect. So again, here at IX Global, one of the main pillars is that we are a self-betterment or personal development opportunity. All right. So as you dive deeper into what it is that we provide, as you dive deeper into our services, you're going to get an understanding of the fact that we are a self-betterment opportunity, okay, above all. Yes, we help people make money. Yes, we have great services. We have many services that are within different industries, but our main objective here at IX Global is to help you innovate, is to help you, attain a platform that's going to help you grow as an entrepreneur, most importantly. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what it is that we teach here at IX Global. Okay, what we teach here is something that we call leverage. All right, I found out about the power of leverage 6 years ago. Okay, 6 years ago, I found myself in probably the same shoes as yourself. Okay, I found myself looking for a better opportunity, looking for a better way to make a living. I was working in a marketing firm. I graduated my 4-year university, and I wanted to achieve a better life, but I wanted to be paid for the sacrifice, that I was putting in my career. And unfortunately, it wasn't like that. Unfortunately, I wasn't, achieving the lifestyle that I wanted, in my career. And so I started to investigate other opportunities. I started to just have an open mind, right? And fortunately, two things occurred. One, one of my colleagues, he passed me this book that's called Rich Dad Poor Dad, from a very famous author, Robert Kiyosaki. And Robert Kiyosaki is the designer, or he's the one who's developed this cash flow quadrant. And I remember that book, falling into my hands. And I remember reading it, and what it allowed me to do was just have a better understanding that one of the main reasons why we struggle financially is because we're programmed to do so. Okay, we're programmed to think that, hey, there's only one way to go about, attaining a career in your life, right? Go to school, get a corporate job, work your way up the ladder, right? And the reality is that it just doesn't work out that way for everyone. And fortunately, we live in the era of technology, right? The era of information. We have a plethora of opportunities thanks to technology. And so because of that, there's not just one way to go about it, And so I quickly learned that there's a thing called leverage, right? And as an employee, you don't have leverage, right? You don't have control of your time. You don't have control of your income, right? And so that is one of the things that I learned in my, when I first started as an entrepreneur. Okay. And so I also learned that, as a self-employed individual, you're using your time to generate income. So yeah, you're not working for someone else, but guess what? You're still don't have leverage, because if you're not physically present in your location, in your workplace, you don't have no income coming in. So what we teach here at IX is very simple. We teach you how to become a business owner and how to be an investor. All right, because you're going to attain leverage. You're going to have a system that is working for you, most importantly. Okay. I'm not here to say, hey, one is better than the other. I'm just here to tell you that because of my decision, okay, of, understanding that there are opportunities out there, perhaps better opportunities, I've seen the changes in my life, and I've also seen the changes of the lives of people around me, over this course of these last 6 years. And so what we're going to teach you is how to put money to work for you as an investor, but also how to leverage a system, a multi-million-dollar system that's going to give you exponential income by working collectively, by dividing the work, right, and multiplying your income. Okay, it's like that famous saying, what's better, to make 100% out of your efforts, or to make 1% out of the efforts of 100 individuals, right? And that's what a business owner does, right? And so we're going to go ahead and teach you these things further along the call. Okay. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the people behind the company, because I think it's important. Let's go ahead and fix this here. I think it's important that we all understand that the people behind the opportunity are individuals that have years of experience, all right, and even decades of experience. And I think that's something that is super important as we wait here for the slides to pop up. But it's important to understand that experience and wisdom is just something that can't be bought, right? We can all agree to that, right? And so we have Joseph Martinez, our CEO and our founder. He's a dear friend of mine. He's my mentor. He's the individual who helped me in my very beginning stage as an entrepreneur 6 years ago. And he's someone who has helped thousands upon thousands of entrepreneurs, innovate themselves, and he's empowered these individuals and helped them, achieve a better life. But he's also helped companies do the exact same thing. He's helped companies grow. He's helped companies attain the right systems, payment plans, services, and he's helped these companies grow into multi-million-dollar companies. All right. And so definitely, we are very grateful to have a leader, an inspiring and influential leader like himself here at IX Global. Mike Rodriguez, Paul Barlow, Mike is our chairman, Paul is our president. These are individuals who also have influenced the industry, and individuals who have helped other companies grow. Paul Barlow, he's been doing this just like Mike Rodriguez for over 20 plus years, okay, in this industry. He's helped over 24 companies, have the right systems, have the right payment plans, but most importantly, just grow exponentially, okay? And so that is experience you just can't buy, right? That is wisdom that you attain over time. And we're very fortunate to have that kind of experience here, in our corporate team. Christian Pico, our CMO, and Fernando Duarte, our Vice President of Latin America, also influential leaders with multiple years of experience in the space. Together we've achieved so much, right? And I think, it has a lot to do with the fact that we have those relationships, we have those resources, we have that experience. Over 100,000 users now in our social app, over 75,000 brand ambassadors. In our very first year, we generated $8 million. We've doubled that our second year. And different achievements like top 20 direct selling company in the industry. We've been nominated, this year again for the top 10 emerging companies in this space. So guys, you have an opportunity to lock arms with a company that is emerging, a company that is impacting lives, but most importantly, a company that is going to give you that reassurance, because the individuals that are working day in and day out, okay, are individuals that have that experience, okay? They have that knowledge, and they're taking this company to another level, okay? And so our ecosystem, okay, let's go into the most important part of our company, probably the reason why you're on this call, right? Our ecosystem. And so our ecosystem, okay, is comprised of 4 different industries. All right, the financial markets, e-commerce, community and leadership, and also digital marketing, okay, or digital tools. All right, and this is an evergreen ecosystem. What does that mean? That in the next upcoming weeks, you're gonna see, us integrate more industries within our ecosystem, and we're always continuously evolving. Okay, guys. So, but at the core of our ecosystem is our social app. All right, as you see here in this image, our social app, it has the purpose of, not just providing you an opportunity to communicate with others, leave a like here, leave a comment, solicit friendships, get engaged with the community, but it's also a self-betterment tool. Okay, so it's going to help you track your habits, improve those habits, acquire different skill sets, but also generate commission or generate money by the usage of the app. Okay, so as you interact with the app, you attain what's called leadership points, and these points can be redeemed for the activations of different services, but also commissions at the very end of the month. Okay, and so great opportunity for you to interact and win depending on your social profitability or your social activity. And that's all thanks to the technology that we call gamification, okay, that we have within our social app. Now, let's go a little bit into the financial markets, okay? And this is your opportunity for you to become an investor, all right? And what we've done is, we've taken something that is super complicated, like the financial markets, okay? And we've just simplified it, okay? We didn't create the financial markets, right? They existed prior to our existence, right? But we've taken it and made it so that everyone can participate without prior knowledge. All right. And so you can become an investor and start generating income, okay, within the 5 most profitable financial markets in as little as just a few hours as you begin, your journey here at IX. Okay. So we achieved that through Core Pro, Branders Alerts, Cloud Trade, iTrade, and Empire IX. All right. But before you begin, generating a passive income with investing, we always recommend that you acquire a little bit of information, right? Get educated, all right? And the way I like to compare our academy or our university is in comparison to the traditional universities, right? When you're in a 4-year college or a 4-year university, you're not going to earn as you're learning, right? You're not going to earn until you get that little piece of paper at the end of those 4 years and they tell you, hey, Ozzy, go, conquer the world because the world is yours, right? And we understand that, it's not as simple as that, right? And so the good thing about our university is that as you're learning, you have the opportunity to earn. All right. And so you don't have to wait 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or just this certification to begin earning. Okay. And so, this is your one-stop shop to become an investor, to understand how to invest, the fundamentals of investing, the fundamentals of the financial markets. And this is done through more than 300 hours of professional material, professional training. We do that through the university, but we also do that through live education or live sessions that we provide every single day. All right. And so the training levels are from the basic up to advanced. Okay. So like I said, doesn't matter how much you know, you can tap into it and begin, obtaining benefits by, being a student, okay, of our iTrade Academy. Now, briefly, I want to talk a little bit about Empire IX. I mentioned we have a special guest from Empire IX who's going to speak to you guys at the end of this call and also provide you guys a small glimpse of the markets and what we're looking at this week. Okay, and so Empire IX is a group of institutional traders. All right, and so what they provide is institutional trading, okay, for our community. All right, so you have an opportunity to learn, okay, the fundamentals, the concepts of institutional trading. And what does that mean, Ozzy? Well, majority of the stuff that you're going to learn on the outside is what we call retail investing, okay, or commercial investing. All right, no, it's not wrong, it's not bad, but there's a better way of going about it. All right, there's a better way. All right, why swim against the current when you can swim with the current? All right, and that's what institutional trading is. You're learning the concepts of how the banks manipulate the markets, right? How the market movers, make these decisions, the psychology behind, the whales behind the markets, and you have you're going to have a better opportunity of obtaining, better results by becoming a certified institutional trader. All right, and so you do that through the Empire IX University, recorded courses and live sessions from the freshman to the master's level. Okay, and as you graduate or as you progress, you're going to get different exams or different quizzes, and they're going to test your level of understanding and your level of proficiency as a trader. Okay, so great opportunity. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Core Pro because this is our bread and butter. All right, this is the opportunity for you to tap in today and get results today. All right, and so this is what we call the copy and paste principle, where you're gonna just be guided by a market expert. All right, so we've contracted, all right, we've gone out there and looked for the very best of the best, all right, all around the world. And these experts provide our community trading alerts directly to your cell phone. All right, so someone else is literally gonna do all the work for you. All right, they're gonna study the markets. They're gonna, review the news, right? The fundamentals. They're gonna chart. They're gonna do all the work for you, and they're gonna come up with the conclusion and send that conclusion directly to your cell phone. Okay, so just as with a little bit of understanding, with a little bit of effort on your part, you're gonna be able to understand how to receive those trading alerts, okay, and how to apply them directly into the markets. All right, as you can see here in this image, these are just an example of the many alert channels that you're gonna have right at your disposal. Okay, and so great opportunity there. And what kind of markets we participate in? Well, the sports arena, binary options, stock options, cryptocurrency, Forex, and indices. And in the next upcoming weeks at our iBeyond events, okay, we're gonna be announcing the integration of new markets, okay, new investment opportunities like the NFTs, like the metaverse, right, like the blockchain and DeFi. Okay, so great opportunity for you guys to be above in front of the trends, right, and have an opportunity to get more, alerts your way. Okay, and so great opportunity through Core Pro. Now, not everyone has time to receive an alert and apply it into the market. We understand that, right? We all have lives, right? We all might have different careers, right? We may be busy, right? And so this cloud trade opportunity is for those individuals who perhaps have a lump sum of money, right? And they want to put it to work for them, right? They want to leverage our technology, okay? And they want to begin generating anywhere from 5 to 20% monthly yield. All right, so the past results cannot guarantee future returns. What does that mean? Well, that means I can't guarantee that you're going to get 20% every month. I can't guarantee that you're going to get 15% every month, 10% every month. But what I can tell you is through our history, through our experience, right, through our track records, all right, we've been generating over the course of these last few years now 5 to 20% thanks to our investment strategies, our algorithms, our AI bots, okay? And so within Cloud Trade, you have different opportunities to tap into these investment strategies and begin compounding and begin, and generating us passive income, okay? We all have savings accounts, perhaps, right? And we all have the infamous savings account where, they promise you 1%, maybe even less a year. Imagine taking a portion of that and putting it to work for you in the system, right? Well, we have that through Cloud Trade, okay? So e-commerce, we also participate in e-commerce, and e-commerce is an opportunity for you to, leverage an industry that is just continuously growing, all right? And so what does that mean? Well, that means that through e-commerce, okay, through our e-commerce services, you're gonna be able to, understand the importance and the magnitude of this industry, all right? People like simplicity. People like the flexibility of being able to make purchases from the convenience of their own home, right? We all do that nowadays, all across the world, right? And, the statistics say that by 2040, 95% of all purchases will be done online. All right. And so we're just still in the beginning phase of this enormous trend. Right. And so why not leverage it? Why not take advantage of it? Right. And so through ICOM, through Travel Pro, through Agora Market, you're going to be able to do so. Okay. And so you have an opportunity to learn how to create your own online store, leverage our very own platform as well, and also, leverage and receive different benefits through our very own Travel Pro service as well, okay? And so a little bit about ICOM. ICOM is our e-commerce academy, okay? And so our experts created an academy from scratch for our community that teaches you the ins and outs of e-commerce, okay? Most especially, drop shipping, okay? And so you're gonna learn how to import high demand products, okay? How to advertise online so you can attract more customers to your e-commerce store. You have an opportunity to, do that through the academy, right? Understand how to do that, but you also get live training or live classes, live case studies with our market experts every Wednesday, all right? And we do that in English and in Spanish, all right? Now, you also have the opportunity to automate this e-commerce service, and that's done through ICOM Pro, where our experts will build out the store for you. Obviously, this is an add-on that does not come with your membership. You're gonna have to add it to your membership, right? But our experts can create a store strategically for you and ready for launch. All right. So that's for the individual who says, look, I understand the magnitude of e-commerce, but I just don't have the time to study, to build out my own store, to tap into the live, classes. But I want your experts, I want the experts of IX Global to build out our store for me. Well, we have that through ICOM Pro. Okay. Now I want to talk a little bit about Agora. Okay. And so Agora is our very own customizable e-commerce platform with dropshipping technology that you can leverage. You can consume products, but you can also sell these products to attain a commission. All right. Now, I love Travel Pro because I personally have used it. And I think everyone loves to travel here. Maybe in some countries, we're still kind of in lockdown. We're not able to travel, but that is not something that's going to stay around forever. Right. And so this is our very own travel and deals platform, okay? This is an opportunity for you guys to not only receive discounts, okay, for simply using our tool, but receive cash back, all right? And so as you book a hotel, as you, rent a car, or as you buy a flight, you have an opportunity to receive these benefits, okay? And so great opportunity for you to get cash back simply for using our booking platform. A little bit about the digital tools. We've partnered up with the best of the very best in the digital marketing space, Branders X, and they provide us, an academy within digital marketing. They provide us tools, services that are going to help you increase the growth of your very own brand, but also teach you how to monetize your brand, your business online, okay? How to build out a landing page, how to build out a funnel so that you can attract more customers to your IX business or to whatever, business you have out there, okay? So great opportunity for that. Now, leadership and community is our, it's in our core, right? It's one of our core principles, like I mentioned at the beginning of this call, and so through the leadership and communities category, you're going to have an opportunity to receive strategies, systems, services, and support that's going to help you increase the growth of your leadership. All right. You want a better tomorrow? It's very simple. Become the best version of yourself, working your interior so that your exterior life can change. Right. And so we do that through Mind Shift, through Awaken, and also we give an opportunity for people to do that as well through eRewards. Okay. And so a little bit about Mind Shift. It's just our leadership system for those who are aspiring entrepreneurs who want to, receive mentorship, guidance, assistance within the personal development space. Okay. And so you're going to have, leadership webinars. You're going to have a library of content, all designed by our certified coaches, our 6 to 7 figure earners. And so these trainings are going to help you grow as a leader, right? And so we do that through Mind Shift. Now, a little bit about eRewards. This is our opportunity, like I mentioned at the very beginning. Okay, we are a social app that is unlike anything out there right now. Okay, and so we're going to give you an opportunity to generate profit, okay, simply through your social activity, right? So, as you interact with the app, as you complete different IX missions, as you, different objectives, you're going to get these points, and these points are going to be able to, you're going to be able to redeem them for, commissions at the end of the month. Okay. So great opportunity through, eRewards to do just that. Okay. And so this is an add-on, of course, does not come with your membership. I have to mention that. Now, how do you become a member of IX? All right. So you have 3 different opportunities or 3 different membership levels. Okay. The 115, right, is our basic. Then we also have the Pro, which is 145, and our Premium, which is 180. All right. Our most popular membership, just because of the bang that you get for the buck, right, is the Pro Pack. The benefits that you get for 145 is just unequivocal. All right. And so it's a great opportunity for you guys to, receive these benefits simply for $145. All right. Now, not everyone's designed the same way. All right. Everyone has a different lifestyle, different needs, different interests. Right. And so what I like to tell you guys is just, hey, go back to that individual who invited you on this call, and that individual can help guide you and come up with a game plan that's probably better suited for you. Okay. And so these are the opportunities, or these are the memberships, so you can begin your journey with IX. Now, last but not least, before we call on our special guest, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, an opportunity to become a business owner. I reside in Chicago, Illinois, and if I wanted to start my own franchise, right, I'm gonna need a minimum of probably $100,000, right? Sometimes maybe $50,000, et cetera, et cetera. And so for as little as $115, guys, you can become a business owner with IX. You can associate, you can partner up with us, and through the growth of your very own business, guess what? We're gonna pay you. All right. And so this is optional, but this is a great opportunity for you guys to get ahead. Okay. And so as you become an IX ambassador, you're going to have an opportunity to earn in 4 ways. All right. The direct bonus, apprentice bonus, the rank bonus, and the team commission. Okay. The direct referral bonus is very simple. Through the signups, okay, of every individual that you have personally enrolled, you're going to get 5 up to $15. Okay, and so through the sales of each member that you personally enroll. All right, now we have the Apprentice Bonus, and this is what used to be our VIP bonus. All right, and so the goal number one, guys, is that you become an apprentice. All right, what does that mean, Ozzy? Well, that means that you have 3 individuals that you've personally enrolled. In this example, we show the Pro Pack, right? Each individual signed up with the Pro Pack. Well, guess what? You're going to be an apprentice and you're going to earn $100. And depending on the direct bonus, right, that's going to determine how much of a direct bonus you're going to get, $5 to $15. But in this example, we're giving you the Pro Pack. So guess what? By being an apprentice and having 3 individuals with the Pro Pack, you're going to get $145. And guess what? That covers your expenses. That covers, right, your membership in most cases. So great opportunity for you to receive that membership, covered by becoming an apprentice. All right. Now we have also the rank bonuses, and these are our weekly payouts. Okay. This is a bonus that is determined by the rank that you maintain week in and week out. All right. And so as you can see, we pay as little as $87.50 up to $2,000 every week. All right. And so great opportunity for you guys to receive those bonuses through the rank bonuses. Now, another payout, okay, that is determined by your weekly rank, okay, and it's going to pay you every week, is the team commissions. All right. And this is what's going to give you through the 10, 15 to 20% out of the growth of your organization. So the sales that you're generating in your organization, right? You're going to be making 10, 15, 20% of that. All right. Obviously, this is based on your week side volume or your pay leg. Okay. And so great opportunity for you guys to benefit through the IX Ambassador Program. In this image, we just go more into detail about the compensation table, right? We have individuals here at IX that are making, from anywhere from a couple $100, right, a week. And we have other individuals who are making up to $150,000 every month, okay, through our compensation plan. So, that famous saying that the sky is the limit just does not exist here. There is no limit here at IX, okay? So, you can take this opportunity to whatever level you seek, all right? And so, what kind of ways do we pay out? Well, bank transfer, Bitcoin, PayPal, USDT. We also believe in community, okay? And this is the last thing I wanted to mention, okay? We also believe in community, and, we have a leadership program or a leadership retreat program that we call Awaken, all right? 2021, we did 2 of these. We did it in Dubai, and we also did it in Cancun. We just recently announced, okay, that in April, right, bearing that everything goes well with the Omicron and the COVID strain, right, we're going to be going to Cape Town, South Africa, right? And so this is your opportunity to travel and experience the world with us, and an opportunity to receive this sponsored by IX. Okay, so adventure activities, mastermind leadership trainings, yacht parties, dinner parties, networking opportunities with the top leaders of the company, top influencers, top market experts, corporate team, etc. So believe me, this type of event, not only is it beautiful because you have an opportunity to get it paid for, right, and go there for free, but you have an opportunity to experience something unlike anything you've experienced before. This marks a before and after in your life. Believe me. All right. And so without further ado, I want to give the floor to one of our top experts. Okay. He's, someone who I admire very much because of what he provides to our community. And you're going to get a small sample of what he provides, okay, through his Empire IX team. Okay. And so if you're ready to get a small sample of what the market looks like this week and get a little bit of a market overview, given to you by one of our Empire IX experts, let's go ahead and send some fire in the chats as we introduce Zay Molina. Zay, my brother, the mic is yours, man.
Awesome. I appreciate it, Ozzy, guys. And if you guys can, go ahead and drop some number 7s in the chat for Ozzy for that amazing presentation. I appreciate you, man, as always. Awesome. Perfect, guys. Awesome. So what's going on, guys? My name is Zay Molina, just like Ozzy said, and I am one of the educators here at Empire IX. And Ozzy said in the very beginning that every Monday, we're going to try to do these calls where after the presentation, I'll come on and do a brief class that's exclusive for you guys hopping on this call. So I appreciate you guys staying with us, and I hope you guys get a lot of value today. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Perfect. Please keep drop a number 1 in the chat if you guys see my screen. Perfect. Awesome, guys. Cool. So going over this, guys, we're going to go over a trade that we caught last week. Okay. And I wanted to break this down. Instead of doing a market overview, I kind of wanted to break this down because a lot of people think that when you're trading, you have to focus on just trying to catch, future trades, just take the next opportunity, take the next opportunity. But a lot of times, guys, it's good to go back and back test and see what trades work, what doesn't work, kind of just seeing like, your past trades. Did it play out? How did it play out? And why did it play out this way, right? Because that's another way you guys can gain a lot of experience, right? So this trade we took last week on Euro GBP, and I'm going to show you guys why we caught this buy, okay? And so just like Ozzy said a little bit earlier, we talked about that Empire, we're institutional traders, right? Smart money traders. You guys may have heard that term. And simply, guys, what we do is we focus on looking for bank logic rather than trading these retail patterns, okay? So if you guys take a look over here, you guys see this is one of the retail trading patterns that retail is taught to trade, right? If you guys go and Google Forex trading patterns, this is something you'll find. And a lot of times these patterns seem so simple and seem so easy because that's what the banks want you to trade, right? That, if you guys may have heard this, that, the banks are the ones that control the markets. They're the market makers, right? They're the ones that have the capital to create the movements in this market. So when we see patterns and stuff like this, they do that on purpose, try to get you to trade this pattern so they can manipulate the market. And I'll show you exactly what I mean in this example, okay? So we see that this is called a descending triangle, okay? So what retail is taught is that price comes from this downtrend, continues down, and once we start entering this kind of range, it starts making a triangular shape, right? Drop a number 2 in the chat if you guys can see this kind of triangular shape that you see here on the picture. Perfect, right? It's, it's not super perfect, but we see here that we have our top line up here, and then we have our bottom right here, right? So we're kind of making this, what's called a descending triangle. And so what retail is taught to do is when price breaks out here, they're taught to sell and continue the pattern down like this, right? They're taught to continue the downtrend, right? And so you have traders that they try to buy right here. Right? Some people trade support and resistance. That's another retail strategy where they try to buy at these equal lows. So when they buy here, right, price may give them a little bit in profit as we see with this wick, but then the banks come down and they stop them out. So boom, that's one area of bank manipulation. Then when price comes down here, a lot of retail traders are using this pattern where they're taught, hey, now we see that the market's continuing down. We're going to start selling. So some of them just jump in and they start selling here, right? Stop loss may be up here or so, or they wait for what's called a break and retest. So we see that price pulls back and they're looking for price to retest off this, what was support and now it's resistance, and they're looking for the market to continue down, okay? And so when you see stuff like this, right, we just broke down 3 retail trading strategies, and I'm gonna show you guys why all 3 would lose, okay? And this is where the banks come into the market. They try to trick retail and they try to manipulate out of the market to take losing positions, okay? So as we see this, guys, again, retail is expecting it to continue down. Let's see what happens though. The very next candle, kind of stalls right here, okay, kind of just sits there. That may be the retest that some traders were looking for. So now they're entering sells, and then all of a sudden, boom, the market comes way back up here, right? What just happened? Well, again, we talked about the banks stopped out the retail buyers who had their stop losses down here. They tried buying at those lows, boom, they got taken out. Now everyone's trying to sell. They're like, oh, we're going to continue this down pattern. Let's try to wait for that break and retest, or we're just going to start selling. And then all of a sudden, everyone's selling. All their stop losses are up here. Price shoots up, stops them all out. So now the banks, they just got retail to take the opposite position of them. So now the banks can buy. And so us as smart money traders, instead of entering early and trying to buy here or falling for the sell, we want to wait for the banks to show their move, right? One of my mentors used to say, the banks like to leave breadcrumbs, right? We try to see what are they doing? What are the clues showing that what move are they going to make next, right? And so we see here, if we let price keep playing out a little bit more, we see that the market starts moving up, comes down here, right? And we see up here, this is what's known as a breaker structure, okay? This little arrow where price now pushed up, we had this downtrend, right? Price was coming down, downtrend, and then all of a sudden we made our move. then price pushes up and boom, we now broke above this high. And now we create what's called a higher high. And now price pushes up here. And now we look like we may get an uptrend now. Okay, so that's what we're kind of looking for. Now we look for our entry as we go down to lower time frames. I'm not going to get too deep into all the terminology because I don't want to confuse anybody who's a little bit more of a beginner, but this is an area that we would look for as an institutional trader. We look at this area. This looks nice and clean, showing again the breadcrumbs of where the banks are hiding, where they made their move. So we see that. We put our entry here. Okay, that's our entry, stop loss at the low, and our take profit was up here based on some other points of interest. So let me go back to the hour just to make a nice and clean picture. We see that here as the price keeps going and playing out, price comes down, taps into our entry, we set a buy limit, and then price took off from there, tapped a few times, but now we saw price start pushing up. Okay, and so overall, as I let this keep playing out, we saw that the market, instead of creating this retail pattern, right, this descending triangle, we saw what? The market created this triangular shape, trapped retail. They tried getting them to one, maybe buy off this quote unquote support level. Then price dips down, tricks everyone to start selling. Then the markets move up and boom, the banks start buying. And now you can see that this position right here, if you're in this, you are profitable. Last week we closed on Friday just because, you know, sometimes it's not smart to hold trades over the weekend. So we closed about, I believe it was around here for about 2.5% account growth. That's a pretty good trade overall. On one trade, you know, we got this. And so we saw that the market gave us our entry, was, you know, didn't go in deep drawdown at all. Price pushed up. And even though we didn't hit take profit again, we still got some account growth. And that's something else that a lot of people don't think about, is that when they take a trade, a lot of people get stuck on, if it doesn't hit take profit, which means up here, if it doesn't hit our target, it's a loss. That's not true at all, guys. We got to, you know, talk about risk management. We got to talk about trade management. And that's a lot of the things that we teach here at Empire, is not only what to look for, but we also teach, you know, why we're looking for this. What is the logic going behind the market? We see the institutional move, and then also how to manage your trades. So instead of trying to hold and wait for this to happen, you know, because a lot of times we may see trades push up all the way up to here, look like it's about to hit our take profit, and then come down and stop us out, or maybe hit break even because we didn't manage our trade well, right? So a lot of the times, guys, it's always good to, you know, either take partials. That's something where you close out half your lot sizes instead of holding for the whole move, or you just close early, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And it's, again, it's about making money rather than being right. And so that's a lot of the concepts we teach here. I know it may be a little bit advanced for some people, but this is what we teach here at Empire. We teach, again, the smart money concepts, looking for what the banks are doing rather than trying to fall for these retail patterns. Okay. Does that kind of make sense, guys? Go ahead and drop a number 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Awesome, guys. And so, like, again, you know, or excuse me, like I said earlier, this is the kind of concepts we teach, and, you know, we go into depth of why we buy here. Why is this our entry point? Why is our stop loss here? Why is our target up here? You know, what are we looking for overall? What do these lines mean? Stuff like that. We dive deep into that at Empire. So I hope you guys join. You know, if you guys do join, you know, again, get back to the person that invited you to this call. They can help you get started with the Pro Pack and how to join Empire X, so you guys can learn these concepts and learn how to trade with the banks rather than against them. So with that being said, guys, that's all I have for you today. Ozzy, I appreciate it. I'll go ahead and send it back to you, man.
Excellent. Wow. No, guys, you know, that was just a small glimpse of what you received, you know, through Empire IX, guys. So definitely great opportunity for you guys, you know, to receive that guidance, to receive, you know, that opportunity to become more proficient investors, proficient traders. So thank you, Zay. You know, every Monday, guys, we do this kind of call, you know, and every Monday, Zay goes into the details. You know, he goes into, you know, the overview of the week or the outlook of the week within the market. So thank you, Zay, for that opportunity. And, you know, just to end this call, guys, you know, I invite you guys, obviously, to get back with the individual who, you know, sends you the link for this call, right? And there's 3 types of people on this call, right? There's someone who says, look, I just want to be a client, right? I just want to use the services, okay? And that's my only interest. And that's great. You know, we give you the warm welcome here at IX, okay? There's also that individual who says, look, I have a little bit of free time, okay? And I'm just looking to, you know, become a customer, right? But I just want to use the services, but I don't have all the time in the world. And maybe perhaps you know, you have your career, perhaps maybe you are just, you know, content with what you have going on. Maybe your father, mother, you know, a student, whatever it is, right? we give you the warm welcome here at IX as well. You know, and so there's also in this call, okay, there's an individual who says, look, I want to maximize the opportunity. Okay, I really want to, you know, take advantage of everything IX has to offer. And if that's you, you know, we give you the warm welcome here at IX as well, guys. So, you know, just to end this call, guys, again, get back with that individual who invited you. But I also want to invite you to a very special call, a special conference. Okay, we do these twice a year, and this is our 2022 kickoff event. All right, and you guys really want to, you know, get an idea of the magnitude of opportunity that we are offering here at IX, but also get a better understanding of how, you know, we are a cutting edge company. All right, I invite you guys to our IBeyond event. All right, it's going to be an amazing event, an amazing production where you're going to see the evolution or the next evolution of IX. You're going to get a roadmap for what we expect to achieve this 2022 and what we're going to offer to our community this 2022. A new lineup of services, obviously academy improvements and enhancements, because we're always striving to improve, right? And many, many, many more announcements. So, you know, I invite you guys to go to ibeyond.us and secure your spot. Okay, it's January 29th. All right, it's in 11 days. Okay, January 29th. Again, I repeat, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay, and so secure your spot because spaces are limited. Okay, and it's going to be a great opportunity for you guys to see, okay, the vision that we have here for this year 2022. Okay, as we enter into, you know, the metaverse space, as we enter into the NFTs, the crypto, the blockchain, and we enter into these new realms that, you know, are changing lives worldwide. Okay, guys. So without further ado, I just want to, you know, thank you guys for being here, and I hope you all have a blessed evening. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye bye.